Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome, this is Jayzan. We are playing Lost Sea. Lost Sea is a systematically generated roguelite RPG style game where you are crash landed on a desert island and you basically are looking around to try and find the way back home. During your adventures you find various other people who crashed on the islands that you can recruit as allies, and we're start a new game real quick, and I'll just kind of give you a gist of the game from the beginning, and then we'll jump into the game itself. You can select your hero at the very beginning, which these are all purely cosmetic. It doesn't matter who you choose. You have about 8 different choices. This is the world map. As you progress through the game, you find tablets that let you go to these different islands. You can find a couple of them at a time, depending on how thoroughly you explore each island. And this game has permadeath, so if you die, you lose everything, except for the ability to go to different biomes. Once you get to the end over here and fight the pirate captain boss, you go to a new biome, and that's when you unlock the new biome. The enemies get a little bit stronger as you progress, but overall they're pretty similar. So as you can see on the bottom right of the map, it shows you the difficulty of the islands, and they're pretty random. As you get various upgrades, your ship captain and you can upgrade your ship as well. Both of those level up. As you get upgrades, it will reveal more information about the islands, and there's treasure to acquire. Let's just do the easy mission. So this is how it plays. It plays a lot like really Zelda, to be honest. You just have a sword that you find during the tutorial, and that's your only weapon aside from consumable items that you find. This guy you unlock, and he gives you your access to your upgrades. Player skills, you gain experience through killing, just like pretty much every other RPG. There's this many upgrades, and they're not really a lot. I mean, there's only about 15 upgrades, level ups, and many of them are just duplicates, like bigger backpack, more crew, and that sort of jazz. Ship upgrades, these are more interesting. Let you carry more tablets, get more crew, have more health, find treasure. As you search, you can find treasure, and you add to your treasure vault, which are just trophies basically. When you find tablets, you bring it to this map, and we'll show you what that does. That's what unlocks further areas semi-randomly. So there's a lot of destructibles. Barrels for the most part give you health, and plants for the most part give you health. And so the enemies are actually pretty well designed. I'm gonna give it that. They are interesting, and they're kind of, I mean, it's not super easy to avoid some of their attacks, which is nice, except for the easy ones like this. So the map looks like this. It's a hex-based map system, and those question marks are things that I can do, points of interest. As you recruit crew throughout the map, they have up to 4 abilities, and this right here is a crew with a carpenter skill. And they die, and they're really hard to keep alive because you may be able to dodge like enemy projectiles and enemy attacks, but the crew just kind of follows you in a linear fashion, and when you dodge an attack, they're just gonna get hit, and they die pretty easily, but they're also easy to find. We're gonna go. There's a crew in this area somewhere. We're gonna go this way, I think. Wait, I'm back. I'm back at the ship. The map is a little bit hard to decipher, so the crew's just left of me. So it should be just right over here, somewhere, according to the map. Maybe he's up here? Oh, I bet he was across that bridge, which I need another crew to do. So there are different abilities that your crews can get. They can get mining, carpentry, resurrect, something that increases your combat abilities. A couple other things. There's about 5 or I think there's 6 different upgrades that your crew can get. Most of them just unlock, oh yeah, lockpick is another one. Most of them just unlock things that you can do, which is cool and all, but overall the crew is just, it just adds a dynamic that the game really needs. The game's pretty fun for your first island run, but after that it gets really repetitive. Like, there's not really much to do in this game. You can run around, you can kill Destructibles, level up for abilities that really aren't super interesting, to kill a boss that isn't really that hard. I've been playing, on my first playthrough, I went to as many hard maps as I could, and if you take your time and pay attention, you're not going to die. The difficulty curve is not too steep, and yes, there's permadeath, but I haven't died yet, so permadeath's not really a thing, an issue. And as you explore new biomes, you get pretty much just reskins of areas, and you get a couple different enemies, not many, but as you progress further, enemies do gain new abilities. So here's one of the tablets that you can get. This is what unlocks new islands in the map. I really would like to get a crew so I can show you guys what the crew is. After I throw this into the map, I will show you guys a little bit further in the game. So that's a chest there. You can't open it without a crew that has the lockpick skill. And there's usually like 3 or 4 crew per island that you can find. You can only have, at first, 1 crew with a max of 4 crew. So you're going to definitely have a crew mate with carpentry and lockpick and mining. At least some crew will have all 3. Some crew will have none, and he'll be fodder, and you'll just want to get rid of him. Crew cannot follow you. Like, non-party crew that you rescue can't follow you to new islands. So if you don't have them in your team, they're gone forever. I think it's this way, yeah. So pick and choose who you want to bring along with your next mission. But again, it's not really that dangerous. It's not hard to survive. And all you have to do is get one of these tablets, and you can go to the next island if you're having an issue with an island, which you shouldn't have an issue, but in case you are having an issue. Alright, I don't see that crew guy wherever he's at. He's definitely not obvious. I don't know. Let's just go to so on the top right you have a compass. There's day-night cycles too, which don't seem to affect anything. Except for illumination. There's a crew right there. One benefit of the crew is you can have them carry items while you combat. Alright, so there's the abilities. They have up to 4 abilities. This one has Miner and Locksmith. They can have up to 4 abilities. We'll recruit him, and I'll have him grab this. So that big red locked door we found is this key. It doesn't lead to a boss or anything, it's just another room. There's not really special encounters that you find in this game, really. It's very limiting on things you can have. Now this is a production company that brought you a couple other good role-playing games. Like Rainbow Moon, really great game, I highly recommend it. It's on PS4, created by these guys. And I was hoping this game, I mean it was created by a different company, but the same production. I was hoping that this would be as good as that, but it's just not. So you can find a bunch of tablets. This island only had 1, so I can only go to 1 other island. So after you put that in there, you can go in here. Whoops. You can leave island, and you go back to the world map, and it'll randomly unlock a new island for you. So you go to the next one, and rinse and repeat. Same deal, except you have your ally buddy. Now I'm gonna go to my other game real quick, and you'll see the next biome. Oh, you know what? I bet it's gone. Oh well. So one save file overwrites. Anyway. So next biome, I was just gonna show you the differences, but it's gone forever. So, oh, I can just warp. So we'll warp to the desert island. Start there. Alright, so we're in the next biome. Don't have any crew, so the drawback with teleporting ahead is you don't have any crew, but again, crew are easy to find, and they don't really affect a whole lot. So now we're in the desert biome, and you have a little bit different enemies. Again, yeah, there's consumables you can get. There's healing consumables, combat consumables. Those guys are annoying. Alright, so what do I think of this game? I don't think I would buy it. I don't think I would recommend it either. It's not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. And maybe this game would be a lot more toward your likes than mine. But in my humble opinion, if you're gonna need a game by this company, I would recommend getting Rainbow Moon or Rainbow Skies when it comes out. But this game has a lot of potential, but it's nearly at a release state. I'm gonna die. I haven't died. I want to see what happens. Okay, so total tablets. You gain a bonus from all the tablets you've found throughout the game. So, Lost Sea, okay game. It would have been way better if they added more to it, but they didn't. The world map definitely needs more expansion, and there needs to be more randomness in the systematic front. There needs to be bosses aside from the final boss, like mini bosses throughout the game. More equipment. It needs more. That's all I can say about it. And whatever the case, I enjoyed trying it, but I wouldn't buy it at this point. If they add more to it, then it's definitely a purchase. But right now, it's not a complete game to me. So, thank you guys very much for watching. That was Lost Sea. Have a